Alright, hello class. Today I'll be teaching you how to factor quadratic equations. Now, factoring is a very important part of algebra, and in this, we will be learning how to factor, how to quickly do it, and how to solve and find out if a quadratic is solvable. Because, not all quadratics are solvable. What it means to be solvable is when the um when the parabola reaches the x coordinate plane, or I mean, not the x coordinate plane, but reaches the x axis. Whenever the parabola touches the x axis, that is a solution. So this would be a solution to a parabola, and not all parabolas have that, as some parabolas can be shown here, and that basically means it has no solution, as it does not touch the x axis. All right. Let's show you how to find out if a quadratic is factorable or solvable. Now, this is a quadratic. Now, all quadratics are different. Quadratics can have all these terms, but this is the standard form of quadratic equation. Now, to understand how to see if an equation is factorable, we need to know the a, b, and c term. And to do this, we must do the formula square root of b squared minus 4ac. Now, some of y'all viewers might know this as the beginning part of the quadratic equation. Now, the beginning part of this is important as it shows whether or not the parabola is solvable. And there will be three different outputs to see or determine if a parabola is solvable. The first is if it's a negative number or I. This just means that it's not solvable under any circumstances, no matter which formula you use. This is next one is if it's is a number but it's not whole. And this means it's solvable, but unfortunately it's not factorable. In this case it's bad. Now the final one is if it's a whole number. A whole number is the end product of this, that means it's factorable. Alright, now let's show you how to factor. So let's erase all this. Alright, I have a problem. This problem is 6x squared plus 36x plus 54 is equal to 0. Now, alright, so now for this, to solve this, we need to know the A, B, and C term. But the way we're doing it right now, we just need to know the B and C term. And what I like to do is put it in this. This is a graph. I mean, not a graph, a diamond formation. So basically, we put our multiples, which in this case, since we don't want to do, it's most of the time it's A times C, but some cases like this, it's actually easier if we don't touch the A term. You'll see a lot why later we're not touching it. So now this part is 54, and this part is 63. So we put this at the bottom portion. Now, this will be our number 1. This will be our number 2. 54 will be our multiple. So that means these numbers had to multiply to get 54, but had to add up to get 36. But in our case, we first got to check to see if it's a multiple of 54. So now these are the multiples of 54. 51, and 54. I'll give y'all 5 seconds to see what the other multiples are. So yeah. All right. I think that's a good enough time. So now let's do 2 and 27. There's another multiple. 3, 18, and 6 and 9. Now, since you know for a fact that these terms are all multiples and with them, boom, we can do it like this. We can have 6 as this part of the multiple. Now, you can see, right? So in this case, our answer will be 18 and 3. It's to check. You just multiply this out. So 6x times 6x, that's 6x squared. Now, 6x times 3 is 18x. 18 plus x is 18x. And 18 times 3 is 54. So this will now equal to 6x squared plus 36 plus 36x plus 54. And so we got our answer. Boom. First problem. Let's try another practice problem. All right, our next problem will be 5x squared plus 15x minus 50 is equal to 0. So now let's find this. Now let's do the same method as last time. Diamond formation, negative 50 this time, 15. Now this time we will solve for x. All right, so it's only 2 more steps. Really simple, really simple. All right, so now this will be our number 1, number 2. Now let's find our multiples of negative 50. X plus. All right, give you a few seconds. All right, first one can be negative 150. All right, another one can be negative 2 and 25. Another one can be 5, negative 5 and 10. Let's be the opposite. Next one can be, and these are all numbers that can equal to 50. All of them can be. All right. So now, which one fits our equation the best? So now, since we know this is gonna be minus, right? I say it will be this one, right? That means we change this sign from plus to minus. Let's do blue. Minus 2 plus 25. Right? So now to double check, we can multiply this out. 5x. Right? 5x times x. That's just 5x squared. 5x times minus 2. That's negative 10x. 25 plus times x, that's 25x. And now minus 25 minus times minus 2 is negative 50. All these add up to 5x squared plus 15x minus 50. Boom. All right. Now that we checked it, let's solve for x. This case, do it. We had to make both of these equal 0. Then to make one of these 0, both of these 0. So in this case, this one, x must be positive 2. And for this case, this one right here, x must be equal to, for this one, I could do it a bit different. I'll even show you how to do it. 5x plus 25 is equal to 0. This, you do minus 25, that's minus 25 is equal to 5x. Now divide both sides by 5, that means x is now equal to negative 5, right? So that means second x is equal to negative 5. All right. Boom. These are two answers. This is what x is equal to. I would like to do one last one. So let's go to the next one. All right. This can be our last problem. So let's make sure we do it right. Right. So this, remember, A, B, C term. Let's do our diamond. Negative 28, 98, number 1, and number 2. All right. Now, so since we know that this is a negative, this is a positive, we know that both numbers will be negative. All right. So let's list the factors of 98. I'll give a second for y'all to do it. All right. Negative 1, negative 98. Negative 2 and negative 49. And negative 7 and negative 14. All right. So, what two numbers multiply added together will get you 28. All right. So what I'll do here is to use two numbers. And this will be 2x minus 7. No, 2x minus 14. And that'd be x minus 7. Right? So, you can check if you want to right now. Let's do it. So it'll be 2x on 2x, x squared, 2x times 7. That's negative 14x. Now 14 times x, that's negative 14x. Then now negative 14 minus 7, that's plus 98. That just re-equals negative 28x plus 98 squared. All right. Now, let's erase this. Let's go find our x's. All right. So this one, to make this 0, that'll just be 7. X equals 7. And for this one, plus 14, that means x right here, this is equal to 7. Because 2x is equal to 14. Divide that by 2, divide that by 2, is 7. That means x is just equal to 7. Alright. Alright. Thank y'all for watching, and in the next video, I'll be showing y'all how to complete the square quadratic equations. Alright. Boom.